Hey guys, Frost here. Welcome back to a new episode of Rags to Riches. Frostadamus has been announced. Today it's the first day that we get the patch called Shadow of Necropolis. A lot of new items are being added to the game. And today we decided to revisit DM East jump runs with the Rogue, going for Dream Foils, Grum's Blood, Ghost Mushrooms, opening the chests, killing some Satyrs, and trying to see how the gold per hour it's at this time. Now keep in mind that the price of herbs might still go up. At the current time, the price of Dream Foil is 26 gold per stack. The price of Grum's Blood it's about 9 gold per stack, and the price of Ghost Mushroom it's about 20 gold per stack. In this grind, there's potential of getting rare items such as Traveler's Backpacks, Greater Arcane Elixirs from the chests, and fell cloths, which went up in price as well. On my server right now they're 2.5 gold. We decided to do this for 2 hours. We have here the items we got from 9 runs. We started with 6,000 gold, and as soon as we finish this run we're gonna go and sell everything and see how much we made, if this grind is still worth, if we can still make over 100 gold per hour as we used to make in the past. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to start the quick timer here, so you can see how fast we can do this run. The way I do it, I don't come in a party here. I take the normal DM East entrance. I come here, I jump down. I go all the way until the back, picking all the Ghost Mushrooms, which are 4 spawns. 2 spawns of Dream Foil, 2 spawns, maybe more spawns of Grum's Blood. I pick the chest. Once I get to the back entrance, I get out of the dungeon through the back entrance. I reset, I come back all the way through here. And once I'm here, I'm removing all my gear, and I'm dying so I can run back in, so I don't take the durability damage. So let's get started here. As soon as you jump down here, there's sometimes a Dream Foil spawn here. If it's not here, it's maybe here. It's maybe there. It's everywhere. So if you don't know exactly where to find it, oh, I hope I don't get aggro here. So this room here can have 2 spawns of Dream Foils and 2 spawns of Grum's Blood. As soon as you pick it, you move on. I usually like to take the mid. If you really want, you can check those warp pods to see if they have a Rune Tune Tuber surprise. Right now they're selling for 5 gold stack. I think it's 5 gold, but if you cook them, I sold last night for 12 G of cooked stacks, so there's definitely more profit to be made from cooking them. Okay. This is an enjoyable grind for me. I always like this grind, and I think it's mostly because there's a lot of RNG involved, especially from opening the chests. Sometimes you get a Dusty Tome. I don't really tend to open them anymore because the things in them are not that valuable. But for the sake of this video, let's just try it. I think probably the only value left might be on some servers from the Epic book, which is about 1% chance to drop from those books. Right now there's nothing. At least we tried. There's a book here. There's one in that corner. Ooh. Almost went into a pack of mobs. It is early in the morning. Well, not quite morning, but I just woke up. There's a Dream Foil. There's another Grum's Blood. I think this is the only Grum's Blood that I skip right here because I don't feel like I want to. I don't feel like I want to reset those lashers. If Grum's Blood is expensive on your server, what you can do, you can blind it that lash and then jump on that. Okay. Then jump on that pillar and try to reset it. I'm just gonna move on right now. And try to go for the Ghost Mushrooms. Also, you want to kill this Shadow Stalkers. Well, you can skip them and reset if you're short on time. But I kind of like killing them. They drop fell plots. Check the price of fell plot on your server. On some server it might be higher than 2.5 gold. And that adds a lot to the gold per hour. They also drop a lot of grades. They drop... what else they drop? I even got epics from them. They can drop crawl blades and so on. Maybe they're not that valuable anymore, but a bunch of items like rune cloth, librams. Librams are not valuable anymore, so that's a bummer. Usually get like a poison debuff if you wanna bring anti-venom with you. That's cool. Okay, let's move on. Hopefully we find an easy chest to pick, because there are 4 potential spawn points for the chests. And you kind of have to reset the mobs. I'll show it to you. So a potential chest is right here. By the way, if you want to see more info about this run, I think I have 2 more videos on the channel. One is 1 hour with Frost, where you can find a lot of info. And there's another Rack to Riches where probably I explain more. So there we go, we have a large mithril bound chest. And I'll show you soon the way... so there's a pod here, you saw. So when you come here, you hug this wall, so you don't get unstealthed. What we have here is a large mithril bound chest there, and we have a ghost mushroom here. So we're gonna pick first the ghost mushroom, and then we're gonna fight the mobs. I'll show you second how. Careful, there's usually stealth mobs here. Right now there's none, and there's a patrol in this tunnel that comes all the way here. Those mushies, and as soon as I pick the mushies, I go and pull one of the imps, the closest one to me, from max range. And there we go. And now I start sprinting. Don't worry if you aggro other mobs, that's fine. There's usually the mob in the tunnel. Be ready to gouge him or blind him. What do you prefer? I usually gouge him. Oh shit, now we have to blind him. Gouge was dodged. And you run all the way up here. Don't stop. There's a ghost mushroom there. I think we have time to pick it. We might not. Oh boy. So hopefully we have time to pick it, because that guy is gonna hit us. Beautiful. Oh, we're gonna come after it. So you come here, you jump on this pillar, and you wait for the mobs to reset. You can see by your stealth button, or if you have some food, when you're able to drink it again, the combat will drop. And then you stealth. You have to stealth here, because sometimes you spam little and you don't want to aggro them. Come back here, you loot everything. I think I'm going to go for that mushy. Usually I can pick the mushy. Everyone hold leggings. It's a green. So it wasn't the greatest. The level 51 though, 2 gold. I mean, how much do you want to get? Now I'm gonna lose some time by having to go back and pick that mushy. And there are always 1 chest spawning per dungeon, and there's always how do you call it? 1 chest with 4 potential spawns. If it's 2 spawns on this room and 2 spawns on the other room. I guess we waste too much time stealthing here, so let's just go find the... Where is he? Oh, there. Yeah, I don't like this mob. Usually a run takes about 10 to 11 minutes if you're fast enough, depending on how many mobs you choose to kill. Sometimes this one doesn't have to kill if there's no mushroom spawn here. You can use your cooldowns like vanish and so on to look, but it dropped a 2 gold gray, so they're not really that bad. The spec that I'm using here, and I came to the conclusion that it's one of the best, it's a subtlety spec, cold blood and deep subtlety. Like, you don't have to get deadliness, you can get improved gouge, but I play with cold blood, deadliness. Let's move to the last room. Well, it's not quite last room. Be careful when you walk next to the pods, they can spawn mobs and stuff like that. you can always avoid them. And sometimes there's a mushroom right here in this corner. I think we already picked 2 mushrooms from this room, and the next 2 are either in that room or the next one. There's a patrol here. I always kill this one. You can, however, reset it in the next room, so no big deal. Sometimes I use, like you saw, I had like half of HP when I started, but I do use like Crusaders. If you have a Dark Moon trinket, the one that heals heroism, I think it's pretty neat here. That extra heal you get from the trinket, it's pretty useful. Also, always have some potions with you. Sometimes they you tend to not dodge that many attacks. You might die. In 10 runs, I've only died once. That was because I started the fight with 2k HP. Now, sometimes there's a chest right here next to those mobs. This is one, it's the hardest one to pick. So the way you do it, you shoot one of them. You climb on this ladder. You get here on the edge. When the mobs are next to you, you jump down and sprint to the chest and vanish to the chest. This one is the hardest one to pick if you ever find it. If you kill those fell swarms, they are cloth users, casters, so they kind of take a lot of damage and they die quite fast, so I tend to kill them all the time. This room has a couple of mushroom spawns. One is on top. Keep an eye out for that. There's also a Grom's Blood there next to the pod. Yeah, let's pick it to make a try to make a stack. Usually they drop more stuff. Like this one is a safe one. And tap some coffee. And there's one mushroom there. I'll show you how to pick those. Basically, all of them are pickable. All the ghost mushrooms. Don't really have to kill this one. I kill him because, well, they have good loot. Lots of raw silver, as you can see. I've made 14 gold so far from in 2 hours. So it's 7 gold per hour just from the raw silver, plus the grays and the cloths and the fell cloths they drop. This one you pick it by coming all the way here. And there's the last spawn in the next. And here we go. We can pick this one. If the pod doesn't explode when you walk past it, it's obvious that they have tubers inside. You can cook those if you have the recipe. I sold last night stacks for 12 gold. Sometimes they're over saturated on the market, but that's not a big problem because during raid time they kind of sell out. Normally you would get per hour 1 stack of dream foil, 1 stack of Grom's Blood, and 1 stack of ghost mushroom. Almost guaranteed. Right now I'm missing 2 dream foils to... This is a tricky part. We have to pop a potion here. We started the fight without enough HP. There we go. You get a lot of food here. You get like mushrooms, cheese, cherry pies, bananas, and so on. Especially from the chests and from slaying the demons. You don't really have to bring food. It just takes more time. Like, look, we got 13 minutes. Normally we do it in 11, but kind of had to go back for that ghost mushroom up there. Feels bad. And the last one is here, and there's a mob on top of it. But get this guy too. Stay away from the big guys, they hit hard. Now the spawns in this room, it's one here potentially, one there, and two of them on the room where the imp is. This is I think this is a place where you get the recipe up here for tuber surprise. Oh shit. Okay, last one. Hopefully we don't die. So basically you go all the way there, you get the outside of the dungeon, there's a portal there, you reset, you come back in, you walk all the way to where we started, and after you clear 2 times oh shit. Okay, you almost died there. There's a ground slot there, but I'm not gonna pick it. So oh shit. Okay, I don't know what happened. We almost died. Let's go and see how much we made quickly. Our hearthstone, it's target, but don't worry, I checked the prices before I came here, so ready. To pull a calculator up, and there we have it.
Loktar.
Okay, we paid 3 gold in repairs. That's from dying ones. Oh yeah, and taking damage from monsters. So, I started by vendoring the grace. You might be able to get an add-on that sells all the junk. I think I have one, but I don't really use it. I kind of like vendoring the items that I don't want. Normally I would disenchant those for mats, for some extra profit, for enhancing mats, but I'm just gonna vendor everything so we can check the raw silver per hour. Oh, Librams are not that. Oh, there's still 2 gold on the house, I guess. Sell it. I have to admit, it's not that great as it used to be, or it doesn't look, at least. It's true that I didn't get lucky. No backpacks. Normally you get backpacks. And voila, we got 47 gold from let's see, 47 plus 2 stacks, it's 26 gold per stack of Dreamfoil, plus 50 gold, plus 18 gold from the Grom's Blood, plus 40 gold from the Ghost Mushrooms, plus 2250 from the Felcloth. Let's put plus 20. Plus 20 from the Felcloth. Plus it's 2 gold per Runecloth, but on some server it might be more expensive, so plus 7 gold. Plus 1 gold from the hide. Plus 2 stacks of tubers, that's 10 gold. Plus 10 gold, plus 2 gold for the Libram, plus 1 gold for the plus the 3 gold in repairs, which you shouldn't take. It's about 100 gold per hour. This is, keep in mind, this is without getting any rares. 2 hours, it's still viable. You have to check the prices, however, on your server. If by any chance Ghost Mushrooms go for 1.5 gold and not 1 like on my server, if by any chance Grom's Blood goes for more than 40 silver like it's on my server, you can probably make even more. Some people told me on stream that you could make even 20 gold per stack of Grom's Blood. I'm not sure why on Palina is so cheap, but keep in mind that as Naxxramas release, as people buy more consumables, all the prices of herbs will go up, and maybe it can be more than 100 gold per hour on your server. With this being said, Thank you very much for watching. See you next episode. Until next time, stay frosty.